welcome back to Let's Play Storm of Zehir. I've actually missed some jobs. Because I've noticed that we're kind of getting toward the end of Act 2 here, which really means that we're technically, I don't think anything actually locks after Act 2 except for Volo's quests. But I just want to... I like cleaning up acts all at once, I guess. So we actually should go and ask for further work from the circle up here. There it is. Any work. With all the recent construction, a lot of new buildings have popped up here in Black Lake. One of the newest is a trading post here in Tier's Eye. You're a good sort. And while we can't make use of the building ourselves, we'd rather you have it than a member of one of the other cartels. Find Sir Naval and ask him what you need to purchase the building. Yeah, we're good. Is there anything else? Any work? In fact, I do, especially if you're not picky. A rather strange gentleman has showed up in our midst. He calls himself Phineas the Sensei, and apparently he's extended an offer to the circle. Not entirely sure what he wants, but he seems to be offering quite the substantial reward for the work. I believe he's still hanging about outside the temple if you're interested. And no other tasks. Okay. So... Also, Volo is actually at the HQ, but we'll deal with him later. And lastly, there's actually a quest for each of those little perks at the Adventurers Guild, so we have some work cut out for us. Alright, so Phineas the Sensei.
Welcome, you friend.
A sensei, that's a kind of secret society, correct? Not secret, no, but an organization, yes. That is a decent approximation. In my home, the Society of Sensation is a group that is dedicated to, well, I suppose the term that might best communicate it is exploration. We desire to learn as much about everything around us as we possibly can. We then share that experience with others. Exploration and adventure motivates us as well. Perhaps we're cut of the same cloth, then. If you complete this work for me, maybe I can share some of my own experiences with you. I hear you're looking for certain rare resources. Oh, is that what you call them? I'd prefer the term artifacts, but I guess you utilize them for more mundane purposes. I digress. Yes, I'm collecting them. If you can bring me samples of 3, what did you call them, rare resources, I can provide quite a wealth of this region's trade bars. Wealth is a vague term. Could you be more specific? Hold, I will need to calculate that. 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, 500 trade bars. Don't suppose I could hear more about this museum you plan on building. You might find it somewhat commonplace, but I assure you, in my home it will be a thing of wonder. Well appreciated. Brought you a resource. Fantastic. What have you brought me? Some mithril. Okay, so we just need to bring him that stuff. Are you interested in collecting war skins or timber? No, my friend. Here, those are almost as commonplace as the air we breathe. I can acquire those quite easily myself. In Semarak, those are considered rare. Yes, but we're quite far from Semarak, aren't we? And what is quite common in one place can be quite rare in another. Kind of the point of this whole museum thing in the first place, you know? Fair enough.
Yes, yes.
Alright, and Sir Naval. I'm interested in purchasing the trading post here in the Black Lake District. Indeed, it's a fine piece of property, and I'm sure you're aware that many people are interested. We'll allow you to purchase it for 800 trade bars. That's not negotiable, by the way. Alright, we'll pay. Excellent. A pleasure doing business with you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have pressing business to attend to. So, we now have access to the last trading post and the last trade routes. Oh, wealth beyond measure. What do you have? Oh, another minor circlet of blasting. That would actually be super good. So that goes to anyone not using... Yeah. Emoja, you also get a circlet of blasting. So you get a level 5 Searing Light daily. Anything else? Basic potions, average trap kits. So now, construct caravans. Yes. Oh. So we're down a few thousand. But I mean, oh wait. Oh, we upgraded the portal, didn't we? Did we? I forget, did we? Anyone than you wishing to use the portal will be charged a fee. Oh, do I have to talk to you to use the portal? Or is the portal how things get transported? Lame, I think it's just how it's transported. Oh well. So, is there any other... Does that unlock any other work for me from the circle? Also, we need to get one of 4 more rare resources, but that's fairly easy because we have mead, we have the knucklehead carvings. Again, I swore those came from the Icewind Dale, the 10 towns, but cold iron or dark steel or whatever. Yeah, we have access to plenty.
Warm greeting.
Any work? Okay. So, now I want to go back after taking a rest at the inn. Oh yeah, and there are a couple of tavern quests we didn't get around to. There's actually one even in, it's more of a recruit a party member real quick thing in West Harbor, but there is something there. And every 1,000 experience points counts for a lot. Look at all the caravans. Yes. Oh, I can't just rest from the menu. That's lame. Alright. So... let's head back to the keep. Have a rest. Find where the frick of Volo is. Look at all these caravans on the roads. It's so good. Rest. Visit. Alright, there's Nasiri. There's an investor. Is Volo over here? Or? Value with the calm. Alright, this is where the party members and Finch?
Greetings once more, my friends. It's good to see your familiar faces.
Yours too, Finch. What brings you here?
Oh, wandering about, the lure of the open road, exploration, and I did promise to pay you back in kind, didn't I?
What do you propose?
You're an interesting sort. I can tell you that with full honesty. The type bards could sing. You get my meaning? And I can be handy to have around. This I know. You need help? I'm your man. Or, not literally, but you know what I mean.
I could use your help.
I fear your entourage is too big for me at the moment. Perhaps later.
Alright, so he's a party member. Huh. Let's talk to
Greetings,
Volo.
my friends. You are a welcome sight. I'm glad you made it here in one piece. Quite the invention, that gnomish portal, isn't it? Marvelous!
Wait, if there's a portal here, why did you take a ship to Samarak instead of that?
At the time, the operator simply told me there was no portal in Samarak, trying to keep the lumber camp a secret, I'd imagine.
Fair point.
And, there was the matter of the exorbitant cost to get anywhere near Samagol, so I opted to arrive there via non-portal means. To think that to go by ship, it seems safer. What mysterious ways the world works in.
Well, what are you doing here again?
Well, it's quite remarkable, really. My time around this merchant company has opened my eyes. I had never before imagined the life of the merchant was so interesting. And I would wager that the average reader had never thought so either. Thus, I'm taking on the epic task of writing 2 books at once. One shall be the continuation of the areas of the realms, so that you can continue telling me of interesting places you visited and amazing things you see. But the second and more pressing task is a new book on Toril's brave merchants, a triptych of life on the road. Thus, if you could find and interview a number of merchants for me, let's see, I think 6 is a good starting number, that should provide some excellent fodder for my new work. But in the meantime, is there anything else I can help you with?
We found some interesting places you'd be
Wonderful.
interested in.
I can always use more material for my book. Did your adventures take you around the Sword Coast or the distant lands of Samarak?
Do we have anything from Samarak?
Excellent.
Oh, we do.
Tell me all about it and I shall take notes.
We tracked down the saboteur to a deadly cave in the mountains west of Semargol. Within the cave were many choke-mist plants whose spores can confuse and kill any who breathe them.
Dangerous, but with proper warning, potentially a great draw to the curious. A tale of evil brought to its end, tracked to a corner and defeated in combat. That always draws a crowd.
There's a clearing in the northwest part of the Samarlog where a crumbling tower juts out of the jungle. Right now it seems to be full of bugbears.
Ancient towers are dangerous things, and quite a draw for the curious. On their own, they are enough to marvel at. But for those wishing to see what may be hidden beyond the occasional creature infestation, it is a worthwhile note indeed.
There are also some places in the Sword Coast.
Tell me everything. Omit no detail.
Northwest of Neverwinter, along the coast, was a cave full of pirates and decked with their spoils.
A pirate cave? How exciting. Just the thing for those eager to get a look at a sea dog's lifestyle without venturing into Luskan. Excellent.
There was a cave full of wargs to the northeast of the keep. Dangerous creatures, eager for blood.
Unnerving. But a good thing to know of should issues with such monsters persist. It shall be noted.
Hidden in the Neverwinter Wood, north of the town of Canaberry, is a Banite enclave full of worshippers of the Black Hand.
Most foul. A good place to avoid when passing through the wood. And perhaps, when cleared, a scenic travel destination. You know, when the hideous tributes to Bane are taken down and such. Excellent. You've explored an impressive number of locations on this great world of Toril. You're on your way to becoming a true adventurer.
We managed to track those thieving bards back to their hideout. It's just north of here.
Good. By Tyr, I hope you gave those scoundrels what they deserved. Let's see them put that in a song. Ha!
We discovered a temple up to Shar, northeast of Neverwinter, just south of Mount... that.
Monument to the Lady of Loss. Most dangerous. And amazing that you could find such without being put to death. Your skills are endlessly impressive.
We ran across a crypt with a very irate necromancer and a good deal of skeletons. In fact, we were teleported into the back of said crypt when he came back here.
Undead. Loathsome. But if they're cleared out, perhaps there might be some value to someone in exploring their deeper reaches.
In the far reaches of Neverwinter Wood, northeast of Newleaf, along the right fork of the river, I found what was once a hunting cabin. It seems some evil druids had decided to dispatch the hunters there.
Striking at hunting cabins. Sounds like Malorite work. A very good warning to tourists seeking to go after the bountiful fauna of Neverwinter Wood.
We came across a seemingly abandoned mine, only to discover it was populated with Duragar.
Grey dwarves. Strange to hear of them anywhere near the overworld. Usually they make their home in the Underdark, don't they? Well, proper mystery to discover, and perhaps an eventual profit to be made off the mine too. Remarkable. You're on the road to being a true adventurer, that's for certain.
Alright, so that's it, and we unlocked a couple of feats. Pathwalker. You viewed a great number of the wonders of the world that the world of Toril can offer, and shared with Volo your experiences. +1 search, spot, listen, and survival. And that goes to everyone in the party. Cool. Alright, he also has researching merchants. Speak with 6 merchants in order to gather research for his new book. I assume I have to go to, like, the towns and talk to the merchants. Let's see here. Shortage, that's a main quest. Let's collect our money.
Here's your share of the income. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Upgrade the armor of the Grey Cloaks. 5 mithril and 5 adamantine. Alright. That's pretty easy to acquire. Not necessarily cheap, but easy. And I'm still carrying timber for some reason. Alright, let's go around to the towns and just... I don't suppose these merchants count. No. Jacoby might, though.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Tell me about being a merchant. Me? A merchant? That's a bit much for me, really. Never thought of myself as that, just a blacksmith. But I suppose there was one time where I was working on something, and the night captain came by with a serious look on their face. And the look on Eldenon's face was so priceless that we nearly passed out from laughter. Ah, those were good days. Bless the night captain's name. Let's talk about Ilfos and Kizu while we're talking to you. Those merchants who up and disappeared a while back? Can't say I knew them well, but ask away. Any idea what happened to them? Those buildings they bought cost a fair bit of coin. I'd wager that they caught the attention of the wrong sort of people and, well, I'm sure you can guess the rest. So you don't think they just abandoned their operation? Nobody would throw away that much gold... Bleh. Nobody would throw that much gold down and simply walk away from it at all. Not willingly, anyway. Was there anything unusual about them? As far as I could tell, they were aloof in all business. Elfos was tall and solemn, Kizu short and comely. Both not big talkers, at least not to me or anyone I know. Alright. Anything to sell ya? I could make some more resistance gear. Just making sure nobody's carrying stuff like this. I'll sell Talos' Fury. And this full plate plus 2. Well, okay. Armor of Comfort gives you a plus 2 to your heal skill. Yeah. No. I really don't need that at all. Sell the single ice arrow. Any accessories that might be useful to me? I guess it would be good to have a bone wand. Let's see, my scorching ray wand. It doesn't say what level of scorching ray it is. Can I make a chain lightning wand? Cannot hold spells higher than level 4. Oh, okay. But I can make Lesser Missile Storm wands. Not enough gold. That is terrifying. I do feel like it should say how much gold it costs, but whatever. Right, so, shrine, keep, right, head south. I apologize for the yapping. Let's see, do I have the skills for any of these perks? Because I guess, you know, they can't hurt to acquire.
Welcome back, brave adventurer!
Fearsome roster. Needs to be more fearsome. All other PCs must have Intimidation 1 or Charisma 13 plus. Oh, blah. Team Rush. PC must have Toughness feat and Survival of 8. Toughness feat. Oh, yeah, and Shula can learn that for us.
Welcome back, brave adventurer.
And everyone has to have survival 1 or higher. Good. Good. Maybe I just can't.
If you're here,
Camp routine. PC has to have survival of 8. Let me guess, everyone has to have survival of 1.
yeah.
Yeah. Iron will and concentration of 8. I might just not be able to get this then. Oh, that's lame. Oh well. Alright, so let's go around and buy some rare resources. More for the experience than the trade bars. And we also have a few towns we never actually took or checked the tavern for, like Phandalin. I don't think we checked Canaberry either. It's nighttime, so let's also go ahead and rest. So let's go buy a single... what does Highcliff have? Trade. Okay, I already have Mithril. But I'm gonna need a 5th one. I'll dump the spare timber I have. I also need to buy 5 adamantine when I get back to wherever I get that. I think that might be Phandalin. I need to enter West Harbor, though, because I actually need to talk to the good wife. It is freaking windy out today as of recording, which is the 10th of April. So if you can hear that, sorry. But I need the window open. Because it gets really friggin' warm otherwise. Ooh, Tarmos, actually.
You again. What can I do for you?
Tell me about being a merchant. Oh, so now I've been downgraded to simply merchant? Certainly I've sold the occasional item, not that most know how valuable such things really are. Why, even the Knight Captain. And then took off into the swamp. Last I ever saw of them. Blast Dagon for sending them off so unprepared. Gods alone know where he is now. Alright, and what do you have for sale? Just double check. Belt of Agility 4 would be super good. And once I'm done with my current trading thing, I'll be able guilt-free to buy expensive stuff. Like the, where is it? Rod of Thunder and Lightning. Like, I really want that. Both of them that are available, in fact. Because that is an obscene amount of damage it can do. Ring of the Ram is nice for the knock spell as well. But, alright, talk to Aruna.
gladdens me to see you again, travelers. Although that gladness is more relief than anything else.
Mood here seems different. There's a darkness descending on this village, and Jan Buckman is at the heart of it. Well, Jan wouldn't act on his own. Who's pulling his strings? A wise observation. The merchant Shaden Zinn is controlling him. His influence has brought the young man into his dark cult. Another cult. The Sword Coast seems a breeding ground for them. This one is more dangerous than any I have yet seen. They cloak their aims in promises of change, of strength, of salvation, but hidden in their words are control, domination, power. Zinn and his followers meet in the Mare of Dead Men. I was only able to follow them once and had to flee before I was detected. Should Zinn's influence go unchecked, and Jan speak as his follower, I fear the whole of West Harbor would be won over by their lies. Well, we didn't come here to fight a holy war, but we may look into the matter. Here, I have made up a map detailing the way to their meeting place. It's rough, but it shouldn't lead you astray. Be wary, travelers. Say nothing of this to the other villagers, and Shaden himself will dismiss anything you say while he is here. While the sun shines, he smiles, and when it sets, he's something else altogether. Oh, this is a different quest I didn't know was a thing. Cool. Alright. So, they are found just south of the Shadow Cult. Some cultists. You are not of our faith. We speak only to the Master. There's Shaden. And they all have magic weapons.
Aha! I wondered when you'd come skulking around. I imagined Aruna wouldn't take long before turning you against me.
I came to speak with Jan, not you. Me? Nothing you can say can convince me. My new lord has given me strength and direction. I was lost, and Shaden helped show me the way. You're defending the wrong person, Jan. Shaden cares about power, not you. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Does it seem right to you, Jan? No, but I can't let my weakness get in the way. Your loyalty gives you strength, Jan, and Zehir is pleased at your faith in him. Together we'll erase this obstacle, and nothing will stand in the way of you achieving even greater power. Brothers and sisters, to work! Yeah, I was absolutely meant to do this earlier. Chain lightning is so strong. Oh, that one's invisible. Well, Jan's dead. And we took his 144 gold. Wait, what? Excuse me? 1,000 gold. Venom Drinker. A dagger. Blessed of the dark god Zehir, this wicked-looking blade oozes poison and exudes the darkness of negative energy that the sinister deity is known for. Ooh, that is... I kind of wish I had a dagger character, because that is a sweet dagger. Yeah, well... Yeah. Oh, I still have to kill this cultist too. These two just did not hear the fight, apparently. Another 1,400 gold on that one. Adamantine throwing axes. Man, there are a bunch here. Just ignore the skeleton warrior. Yep, it desummoned. Updated. You managed to track down Shen and Zin's cult, but Jan was unconvinced by your entreaties. You were forced to wipe out the cult in self-defense. You should return to Arena with the news. Ooh, weapon rack. Ooh, +1 scythe, longbow, and a single
Come with me.
arrow.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's a composite longbow, so not even as valuable as a +1 longbow. Good. Oh, they're actually messing with my caravan. That's not okay. That's no good.
Attack!
At least we're not dealing with giant frogs with kind of obscene CC abilities at the start here. Unlike a certain other 3.5e game.
Follow me.
Perfect opportunity for a missile storm. Or a set of them.
That's something he...
So many giant spider venom sacs. I wonder if an enhanced edition of Neverwinter Nights 2 would include area looting like the enhanced edition of the Infinity Engine games does, or do. They're gonna need friggin' timber to repair, aren't they? No.
Nothing walks away!
Why the trolls? Let's go for the arc lightning. Scorching rays. Yeah, none of the merchants are surviving this one. What are you doing? Fireball. I keep forgetting I have, like, these ridiculous spells available to me. Okay, a single merchant is alive. The caravan is fine. Oh my god. That was a lot of friggin' trolls, too. I said trolls 2, not troll 2, not oh my god. Just oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, that was our planet. We have actually obtained a not insignificant chunk of pure cash from these 2 fights. Or 3 fights, I guess. And they're just injured. You know, literally only one of their company survived. But, they're just injured. Their pain is a 3 on a 5-point scale. Jesus. And surely his sister is going to be impressed with the wanton slaughter that has happened. Alright, let's talk to Aruna.
The cult. My prayers to the Earth Mother have told me it is no more.
It is with a heavy heart that I thank you. I wish that Jen had not thrown his lot in with such evil. The grief of this town is great, but the lad made his choice. It is not your burden to carry. Here, the Earth Mother has guided me to this, and for your kindness I pass it on to you. I hope it proves to be of use. Gardener's gloves. Blessed by the goddess Shantea, these canvas gloves look as though they would be rough against your skin, but prove themselves both startlingly soft and extremely resilient. +1 regeneration, 5 acid resistance, and +3 versus poison saving throws. The regeneration... Let's see, you have ogre power, you have shocking grips, 69. I'm actually going to give those to Goldbrook.
Come on, follow me. Keep up.
So now you have regeneration 1. Which I think, yeah, you're actually freaking regenerating health even out of combat.
Shantia bless you and your kindness to this town.
What can I help you with? Tell me about being a merchant. I have little in the way of mercantile stories for you, or tales of life on the road. What I can share from my life in Wanderfen is some knowledge of dealing with folk. And after that, she had nothing but kind words for me. People can be cross. Too often they look at you and see only what you need. Remember that you may not see worth until it's too late. I had a question. I thought that she...
Shantia bless.
What's new? Well, our boisterous little half-drow seems a little depressed, much more than usual. He refuses to speak with me. Perhaps he won't be so rude to you. Oh, we could use some healing. There you go, the best I can do for now. I've got militia to patch up as well. They're not so careful when practicing as they should be, I fear. Do they injure themselves often? Not so much, thankfully. Laszlo seems a capable enough man, but they could use a little more training, that's certain. Ginny was in charge of that when she was in town. Maybe when she's back, she could use a hand. Oh. I can actually help train? Or not. Okay. Let's go talk to Quarrel.
Come to see the failed warlock then, have you?
What's wrong?
What isn't wrong? I have so much power. I have demons. Deals with demons. Things to terrify. But when I said as much to the dragons, they laughed at me. And they threw me in to make me with the rest. I came here to follow in the footsteps of the Great One. The fearsome Amangero. What would he say if he saw me now?
Apparently I heard something about a warlock arriving at Crossroad Keep. Maybe that was him.
Yes, it was. You know the stories too? It must be. Yes, it's so clear now. I will go to Crossroad Keep. I will follow his path and study where he studied.
I do like that they give you hirelings or NPC party members of pretty much every class, at least. Like, warlocks tend to get ignored.
Yeah? What?
But, yeah. I'm actually just going to go ahead and gather up the materials I need off-screen, and next time on Let's Play Storm of Zehir, continuing to clean up the handful of side quests we still have. See you guys then.